All right, welcome back, everyone. Where we're at so far, I pretty much got the base completed. Got all the mechanisms in there doing their thing that we can't see, as I complained about extensively yesterday. I think it looks good. I think it's gonna be a good base for our eagle. I have repositioned my camera, so hopefully I'll be able to show you a little more room, a little more details, and but that will, of course, I can't zoom in as tight as I did, because I moved it like maybe 3 or 4 inches up. That gives me a little wider field of view, so you can just see the whole in one shot. Gonna do good. I sort of think it's gonna be a today and tomorrow thing to get this finished up. Just looking at the pieces I pulled today, I pulled 10 steps. And it looks like a lot. It may not be in reality, but like I say, the appearance is a lot. So I say my plan is to finish up tomorrow with this one, and I think it shouldn't be much of an issue. I say there's not much to look at, mechanically on this. It's just all the base, the city skyline, and the statue. And but it does, I think, look good. It's a good foundation. But and we're on to page 31 now. There's the base part of our eagle. And actually, I think I'm going to end up building it onto the platform, so it'll probably be about here that I'm building. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, I'm going to pull out the pieces for page 31, and we're going to get rolling. Okay. For this part, at least, we're just concentrating on we're not mounting it yet. So we start off with these guys on either end. They are, as per usual, snug. If I get a little more convincing here. It may be. There it goes, I think. Okay. And then, we're gonna get my Impressa wood lubricant, which, as I always feel the need to tell y'all, is just Vaseline. I'm pretty sure. And like this, we're going into this hole. So a little bit on there, and you good and lubricated. I do it from both sides just so I can get just so I know. Then holding like this, and this guy is going to go in, so this one too. I hope. Yeah, there it goes. A little bit of extra lubricant. I'm throwing in those crevices. Alright. Go in here. Okay, well, we got to stop there, obviously, so that's going to be, that's a brake's not going to let us go any further than that, so that's starting to see the mechanics of the dealio. And then on this side, with our circle on there to the outside, go. Wait a second, I've got it upside down here. Hang on. Wait a second. I got it. Maybe I got it. Oh, got it backwards. Okay, so. Okay, so this guy. Okay, so that, the short side, okay, so this is the side I wanted to go in on. Was that where it was before, just upside down? Okay, but yeah. Now, this with the circle on it goes on here, and actually hit. Looks like it's going to be flush against there, so let me do a little more lube just around here, where that thing's going to be scraping. Here. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Put that in real good for a second or two. All right. Now, set you aside for the moment. Make this guy like this. Through back here. And then these guys on either side. Okay. Probably not steady enough to do this, but I'm going to try anyway. You. Okay, that worked. I think it worked. Maybe not. Try it again. But don't break something. Okay, I got it down there. Okay. Little scrap pieces are coming in exceedingly handy. And then this guy goes up from the bottom to the notch. And trying not to confuse myself again. It's on this side. You're going to go through here. I'm assuming on top of the... Yeah, because it's definitely sort of flat-ish in that tail section. So, lube in here. Too much lube. Come from this side, so I hit this one. You're in there. Or I'm gonna hit this part too, it looks like. Make sure I get everything. Heard some scraping there and I don't like. Okay. Now I'll bring this guy. Gonna go in underneath and onto this one. Okay, so yeah. That notch. There, onto that tab. Wait a second, I may be upside down. Hang on. Yep, I am. Like that. Yeah. There we go. Now, guys in. Okay, so that's going to be our tail, I'm sure. Everything's nice and snug. Everything looks good. You're doing whatever you're doing. You're doing whatever you're doing. All right. And that concludes page 31. So, be right back with 32. Okay, 32. And sure enough, it is time to bring in our structure, our base. And I didn't look at that before I laid out all the pieces. And take you out now. So this is where we're going to be working at, it looks like. So, working on our little platform, which I'm sure I'm not going to break. This guy is going to end up through the eye there and into this one. So I think I'm going to go this way, get it into this one first, and then of course lube through our eye as well, and this one both sides while I'm at it. Go right through there. Okay. It's going to be hard to show this, but there's that. And we'll bring the body, our other side of the body in on the other side, looks like. So we're just going to line about, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 studs up. So, is that right? Nope. Like that. So, on there, onto there. Where am I rubbing that there? Okay, there it goes. It did cooperate. Okay, so here. Okay. This thing's flopping. Alright. Did I? Yeah, and that in here, the tail part is supposed to be underneath that little hammer looking part, which fortunately I either accidentally or intentionally did correctly. Okay, so got this guy with, once again, with our circles on it. Gonna hit the teeth with the lube, which I don't think I did on the other side, but I can still get access to it, I believe. Drop, that'll be alright. Okay. Okay, so I'm going onto here and onto there. And that part gets clearance. Oh, upside down, facing the wrong way. Sat there and looked at it and said it and then ignored myself. Okay. No wonder I couldn't get it to line up. Okay. Circle going out. Not cooperating. There he goes. Now, put all the way back on. And then and this guy, and somewhere during all that, I somehow got that backwards. Okay. Okay. You can reset that thing if it comes loose. Good to know. Got the other side of our wing, or our tail. Notch going down. You on her. And then the little C-clamps. onto that one. See those right there is where that C. I called them a C clamp. That's just all I can think to call them. And a few into place. All right. Now everything should be. This may be a bad idea. Okay, it's not locked in place, so it's not doing anything. Oh. Yeah. Yep. Okay. The tail isn't as... Their tail is much flatter than mine. Okay. I don't know if that's just the picture or what, but we'll find out. But I put it in like they got, so it should work out in the end. Okay. That's... Trying to think. Wait a second, let me look back here. Yeah, all that's reliant on... Yeah, that's all free. That's all freeze. Okay. All right, so that's 32. And got our bird mounted, or the body mounted. Like I say, in the picture it shows it like this. And I'm not sure. I see something in there. It's going past, but I don't think that's it. Okay. I'm gonna roll on. Right back with 33. Okay, we get to do the talons in one of the legs now. Start off with this guy with the details back here. And this one I think goes in here. Looks like. And this one, overload it, goes. Okay, so it's only going to hit on this one. Through there. Okay, and that's going to hold the tail straight. Okay, good to know. It's got that bracket, the guide there for the tail back here. Okay. So, actually, before I do that, let's throw just a dab on there. Okay. Then this guy goes on top and looks like you go on these three. Is it even showing? Hard to tell with all this wood. There's 3 tabs it's going to go on to. Oh, and this is actually supposed to go onto our perch here. Okay, so onto the perch and into our... Okay, and tail. Okay. There we go. Goes on to... Alright. So yeah, that's going to be holding it steady. That's what's going to allow the flapping motion, I think. Now, this goes onto the perch and those 3 studs that I was talking about. Okay. Alright. So I got that, create that depth field there. And And this one's flush, and these two are still got more to go. All right. Oh, speaking of more to go, this goes right on right now. Just on to those two. Okay, so that's, got our feathers. Now, this guy goes back in here and steps down into these slots right there, it says. So, like so. Okay, quite a bit of force there, but it works. And these guys are going to lock our talon onto the perch. The plain guy, and then the other. Okay. And there we go. That was step 33, or page 33. Back into that old trap. Alright, looking good. Right back with old 34. I know I've got the most astute viewers in all of YouTube, so I'm sure y'all saw this coming. Doing the other side, same thing. Alright, so take this guy, get a stud on there. And this should be easier to line up since I've already got the other side done. One in through the talon, and through there, lined up with the tail. Yep, everything dropped right in that time. Love it. And this again. I just noticed my Statue of Liberty is popping up a bit there. And here. Alright. Easy enough. Much easier to know when you've already done it once. Make sure that's in good. Alright. And you on top of that one. Back view's got a good detail with the legs looking like they're bushy. I mean feathery, but bushy feathery. And then same thing with this guy. Great, and drop you into there. I was hoping it would just. Where are we catching on? Everything looks good in there. In. Okay, there it goes. Just lots of pressure. And then our three on the roost. Alright. We've got some legs going now. You know I really want to give it another try, but I'm going to wait. Okay, so that was all there was to 34. Much quicker, like I said, when you know what you've already done it once. Right back with 35. Okay, 35, starting off down here. We're gonna install this onto our bird later, but start off with, okay, going that direction, that little tab, going that direction, sort of matches up with that one. Yeah. And integrate down here, and on this end, you in, and then you here. And it's not, nothing is real, these are all loose fitting. Oh, And this guy goes in to lock everything in place. Okay. It did that thing. I think I've got a bad SD card because it seems to always be this one that's messing up like that. But got those in there. And these are still a little jiggly on that end. I'll have to, I say, it seems it's still working, but it doesn't like to work, so I may have to replace this one. In there, and have to keep a closer eye on my display. Cool. Alright. There, and then you and then here. I think that's good. Okay. So did 2 of those. I still got these guys left. But okay. This is where we go out. Because I've got to install it onto our bird body. It's going to go through this hole right through the middle of the slot there. This guy goes in top. Oh, this is going to be interesting. And then, first things first. Yeah, leave these holes up. So just do them both sides just to make extra sure and get all the nooks and crannies. I was saying move on here too. Should have done that after I've been thinking about it. But oh well. I just get my fingers a little greasy. Okay, so going forward. And so which ways goes? All right, standing up. Okay, and hang on. Okay, set her aside before I break it permanently. Ooh. That gives us more access to viewing things, though. If I decide you want to see. Okay. Now this thing, that's the situation we're in with that. Got to get those sort of centered so we can get our bushings in. I just pushed that one out. Oh, okay, I'll put it onto this one then. Okay, then you're out and push you back in. There we go. Work it in a little bit. Yeah, it's getting a little looser now. And okay. We got that situation going up there. Maybe that's going to work the head. I'm not sure. Okay. That's all the assembly we have for 35. So let's move on up to 36. Get all my accoutrement off. Okay, just the one new piece for this one. But our first step is to knock this back. I think this one will be better for that. It's supposed to go I'm not sure. Underneath. Okay, got that tab right there. No, it's actually supposed to just go back down, lay down on top of that. Okay, it's not underneath, it's on top. Okay. Feel better about that now. And then we take these guys. They're going to go in to here and here. So, get our lube out. This. Well, too much there, but that's all right. And that's where those fingers were at, so I'm going to go and slap some on there too. Drop you in again and slide you around in there. Make sure everybody's. Does it? It's probably not showing on camera, but in person I can see where the lube's been spread up and down on this, all around that area there. And it goes on this way. Okay, so we're going to be backing it all the way into these gears back here, or these teeth back here. I don't think it's a full gear. So you all the way. These guys. Where am I catching? Okay, I know. Okay, over here. Okay, there it goes. You back up and yeah. All right. And it's testing me. All the way back. Okay. So we got, yeah, they're locked in. Yeah, not all the way back over here. Okay, well, got a little slack there. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, but they are all the way back, all the way around to get that in place. All right, let's see. Should see a little back and forth action here, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully I don't regret this. Yep. Excellent. Go ahead and finish up. Okay. Are you done? Okay. So far, everything appears to be in good working order. I think we're going to have flapping wings, and you'll notice all the tail was going there too, so in good shape. But, yeah, that's where we need to be at this point. And that was 36. Right back with 37. Okay, all our new pieces. But start off with this guy. Slides down into this slot right there. That's probably what I should have used before I tested the wings. And they're deep, but it did slide in nice and flush. Alright. And this guy, similar thing, goes up from the bottom. Right there. A little more cooperative. Alright. Good shot of that. Okay, so that collar or whatever there is locked in good. Now, take this one, this one, this one, this one. Those are, yeah. Okay, and got me looking at it from this angle in the picture. This goes onto that, followed by this, followed by this, with that notch going down, followed by this. What's it? Oh, they're saying, hang on, the notch on here is supposed to be facing outwards. So then notch down, and once again that notch outwards. Probably clearance to get the rubber band in there when the time comes. Yeah. Okay. Then this guy on here. There, and got this one to lock it in. Place. In theory. There it goes. You got that sort of thing going on. Dig it. And that is all for 37. Coming right back at you with 38. And seems like I said just a few minutes ago how student intelligent y'all are. I bet you knew this was coming too. Alright, I didn't even flip the page, it's so close. Alright, got this guy going out. And our notch on that one to the outside. This guy down. Notch. And there's these guys, yeah. This one. That one. And lock her in. Oops, I was supposed to get some rubber bands out too. Two of them or one of them? I'm trying to see. Not just one of them goes all the way around. Okay. Slightly longer, looks like. And this is going to be fun. Okay, so it goes into our notch, over the top, under, back over, and back into the notch on this side. Hopefully. Is that? No, that should be about right, I think. You can see. This one is smaller now. Three sizes. Yeah, okay, those are both the same. Yep. Okay. So. My notch here. Okay. Down. Back up. And into the notch there. Okay. Getting it into the notch is going to be the issue, I think, on this side. Get put here. Oh, come back here. Okay, there it went, I think. Let's see how. Yeah, I think so. Does it go? Okay, so it goes up into the little guide back here, it says. Okay. Make sure. Okay. It seems like it's got some springiness to it, so that's probably it. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's it, I think. So, no, I guess I could get less to look at. Through that notch and over the top of those barrels. All right. And that was 38. Right back with 39. Okay. Not much to 39. Should be a quick one, hopefully. Just adding. Oops. Too close there. Oh, I can't even. Okay, just adding our feathers around the. Okay, it's actually the bottom of the neck. Okay. And which one goes where now? So these are obviously going to be the outsides. Are these the same? Just. No, they're not. There's only 4 of them. Seems like there'd be a 5. Let's see. Okay. Oh, one goes on the top. Okay. So. This one goes up top. Okay, so that goes in here. Into these 2 slots. Yeah, okay. And that was easy. And this one goes on the same spot on the. No, not the same spot, but similar. On the bottom here. Alright, now these guys go on either side, like I say, with the feather detail showing obviously to the outside, and down here. I hope. There it goes. Well, I thought it was going to lock in place, but it just slides in too. Okay. And there. All right. Looks like we got our feathers around there. Okay, that's all for 39. How bad does 40 look? Not too bad. Right back with 40. Okay, there's a lot more little pieces than I thought there was for 40, but not all of them go onto the base like I thought they would. Okay, so I need you, these 2, and everything else goes on later. So this assembly is just going to lock our wing shoulder joints in place, and then all the feathers are going to get locked in there too with that. Okay, but of course that means first things first, get our lube out and hit these guys all around. Make sure we get them because they're moving parts and they're definitely going to be some friction there. And then I'll hit the holes as well. I'm going to put it in like that, so I want to make sure I get It's like around the whole. Y'all can't see that. Get the surface on there around that too. Okay. Oh, take it out a little bit. Maybe it'll. I don't think it's going to focus on what I want. There you go. That's what we want to see. So this goes on here. Got our shoulders in. I guess that's what I'm going to call them. Oh, the feather's not lined. That bottom feather's not lined up here. Hang on. Okay, there. These guys to line up. In place. I can't hardly tell. Okay, yeah, everything. Get this in. There they go. Popped in just right, it looks like. Snug back here. These guys locked in. Alright, and we take tabs. They go in. Oh, lock them in there, hopefully. Okay. The bigger one. And just started and then okay. Okay, and that's where we're going to finish working on the base. Still got something, a little more assembly to do over here, but let's do a test since we're here. And I can still, I've left the statue off so I can still see the goodies in here. How much motion we get out of this. That's disappointing. Okay, everybody's ready. What? Hopefully it's just a matter of working the lube in. It doesn't feel bad. Let's give it a little more willy. Crank it down a little bit more. And it might help if there was more weight on the wings too. Whenever I get the rest of the wings out, that might have something to do with it. There she goes. That's surprising. Up to that. Seems as good as it's been the last few times, but I think it's in there. It's just a matter of, I think the weight will help with that. And that feels plenty loose. I say there's no resistance there. Maybe, I'm not sure. Well, there's no lubricating it in there anymore. But yeah, okay. But I think, let's see, get our statue back on since we're sort of done with this part now. Okay, get our Statue of Liberty back in place. Got our, let's see, and we're done with that part for the day. Just got this little bit of assembly to go over here. And all these little guys. Okay. So this goes here. And This one comes down from the top. Didn't want to go, but it went. And actually, that's all we do. And we're just putting these guys together. Okay. Thought they all tied together somehow. Nah. Okay. Oh, just 4 of those guys in this. So we're getting ready for the next step. Whoop, yeah, too close. Too far away. All right. So that's lining up for the next step, I'm sure. Set those there. Take this back out and bring this back in one more time. Like I say, I think I'm still optimistic. I think it's still going to work. It's just a matter of, because adding, like I say, pushing down on it a little bit. So once we get the wing structure in, I'm pretty sure that'll help. Crank you up a little bit and let it go one more time since I'm here. I'm gonna go all the way down. We're watching that spring. We'll see how tight it's getting in there. All right. Do 5 more. 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm having to push a little bit harder now, but at the beginning I was just barely touching that thing. So I think once we get the extra weight of the wing assemblies on there, that'll lick that problem. All right. But anyway, that's enough for today, I think. Got half our bird built anyway, maybe more. Maybe not. Maybe there's about half because it's got the wings and the head to go. But I digress. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.